I most recently retired after being a professor at National Defense University in Washington in the United States. For many years there, I worked and taught in a NATO orientation program run by the United States, but to provide our military and civilian students, all professionals like ourselves, a background and an orientation into the world of NATO before they took positions or worked in the alliance. So I am here on this trip to Germany to share perspectives on NATO, my views of NATO, its summit upcoming in September, and also to hear from my German audiences as to their perspectives on issues that they're concerned with. That's a very difficult question because there are 28 members of this alliance. No two of us feel precisely the same way at any given moment, let alone all of us. What we have developed, of course, as a consensus of 28 is that collective defense, collective security, and of course our attention on the needs for common defense are vital, particularly during the crisis following the occupation of Crimea, other challenges facing Ukraine, and how that is perceived internationally, but in particular by the nations of Eastern Europe. There are a number of things I think that will be on the agenda for the NATO summit in September. First, it's an opportunity for the leaders of the 28 nations to actually come together. This is frequently done within the European Union, but not so frequently within NATO. So it gives Prime Minister Harper of Canada, President Obama of the United States, a chance to be with their fellow peer leaders of the other 26 NATO nations. To answer your question specifically, of course, first I think will be how to disengage from Afghanistan in the short term and how to provide Afghanistan a longer-term stability as we would wish across the nations. Secondly, of course, or perhaps equally important, how best to deal with the crisis in Ukraine and how that affects all the rest of us in the European Union and in NATO.